What's up, guys? To another episode of TradeIV Tendies, and here's a quick update on our position. So if you remember from my last video, we sold a put for QuantumScape at 5 days to expiration at $41 expiration. Well, if you look at QuantumScape, it went up like 31% today. So I was completely right in my previous assessment of the chart of the technicals. It looks like QuantumScape is ready to zoom back up to its previous highs. And I closed the position early at $30, and in total I pocketed $80, which is not bad. But the whole reason I closed it out early was because I didn't know that there was an earnings that day. So, and earlier in the day, QuantumScape announced that they were going to allow the early exercise or warrants for the stocks. So I was like, this is double bearish. Well, kind of a lot of unknown volatility. And that's why I closed it early, because I didn't want to risk all that profit that I was already making just for that extra $30 in the end. So I closed it early, but I kind of regret it because right now it would have been a full profit, because QuantumScape is going up $66 right now at the market close. And today's Wednesday, so there's only like 2 more days expiration to this. So I would have profited this fully, but I didn't. I closed it early. But that's part of the risk management. Is one of my strategies is that I don't go into these positions into earnings, because a lot of time earnings can really swing both ways. The other position I closed was Palantir. So that's the other position that I didn't know that earning was like on that day. So I sort of closed it early at 176, and this is a 9-day expiration. This is a bit far out. It's going to next week. Now the reason I closed it out at a loss, so I rarely take a loss, but for this one there's a good reason for it. The reason is that, oh hey, anonymous person, so there's a lot of people who are watching my trades right now, so thank you all for following. There's a link in the description below for this spreadsheet. It's totally public. You guys can check it out as I open and close my positions. So this particular position right here, Palantir, I closed it early. The whole reason was that there are 2 reasons. One is that there's an earning coming up, and I don't want to hold on to this at a 27.5 strike. So the other one is that there is a lockout for the stock after the IPO, and that expires this Friday in 2 more days. So that means insiders were not able to sell their stocks until Friday. So that means if you are in Palantir early, you're VC or insider, you are now allowed to sell your shares on Friday. So to me, like, that sounds like, uh-oh, the insiders are going to sell their stocks, and the prices for Palantir is probably going to go down quite a bit on Friday or next week. So I'm trying to avoid all of that, and it looks like this is a good decision so far, because Palantir is currently trading at $27. It's been going down quite a bit. It's trading at $27, and my strike is actually for 27.5. So I would probably get a sign on that, and it's a 9-day expiration. So there's probably some extrinsic values to it, but it's a pretty risky hold. So I sort of let that position go and take the loss on $33. So this is my mindset as I do this. It's been helping me. Like, so far I've been avoiding like a lot of crazy losses. Most of the time I've been having gains. And that is the mindset that you need to do. You need to know when to cut your losses when the stock is not going your way. Now I still have my positions for Rocket open. So Rocket's for 19.5 puts. So right now Rocket is still, it's been trading pretty bad today. It's down like 52 cents today. And so it's likely that it's going to hit my target soon. And this is for next day expiration. So if you look at my Rocket position, like in total, I'm only down $3, but I went down like $25 today, which is quite big. So I am still going to hold on to it, because I believe that $19.5 is a pretty big price floor for Rockets. So I'm going to hold on to it. And I opened a AMD cash secure puts for $85 strike, 9 days expiration, where AMD was trading at 92. So AMD currently is trading at $90 after the market. So looking at the technicals, it seems like there is a pretty strong support probably down here, like 86-ish. So my strike is just a little bit below that. So hopefully it doesn't hit $85 next week. because but I don't mind buying 100 shares of AMD at 85, so that's the whole reason. So for $54 premium, it's not a bad play, but I don't exactly love it. The market's been going down so far today, and hopefully it works out. Now these two are the new positions I opened today. So these two are extremely short cash secure puts. They only 2 days expiration, and for $75 and $77 strike price for Fastly. Now, why did I do these two positions? Well, the whole reason is that there's some earnings today after the bell, and Fastly was trading at 94.85 and when the market closes, and the earnings came out. So initially, Fastly went up over $100. You see, after the earning, it went up over $100 after the earnings was released, but then immediately it dropped all the way back down to $90. So this is pretty normal for Fastly, and I've been trading Fastly for a long time. This is pretty normal. So now it's dropped down to $90, but this is nowhere near my strike price of $75. So these two options, they expire Friday, and the strike price is $77 and $75. So I don't see a way for Fastly to drop $20 in 2 days after this earnings. And the earning wasn't that bad. They missed by a little bit, but it's down 5%, which is still good. It's at $90. So as long as Fastly doesn't go beyond these 77 or 75, I pocket these two options. So it's pretty likely that I get these two options. So that's like $102. To me, that's like free money. A lot of it is based on IV. So those IVs are going to get crushed tomorrow. So I fully expect these two options to go into the pennies tomorrow, and I likely am going to take full profit on these two. And I opened a long position on Palantir. So I think Palantir is still a great company, and they have really great long-term outlook. And earlier in the week, it was trading at $45. So right now it's at 27, which is pretty big drop, almost 50% drop. So I plan on continuously, slowly buy Palantir shares as they drop, and hopefully to get my goal of 100 shares of Palantir so I can start running wheels on it. And right now it's, it's not a bad entry, 28.88. Right now it's trading at 26.94 aftermarket. So maybe I'll buy more, but I really want to see after Friday to see the price action, because that's when it's safer to go in, because all the unknowns have been answered by Friday. So that is my mindset. And yeah, that is it. And if you look at some of the sentiments, seems like Palantir is being being talked about quite a bit. But as far as like IV goes, if you want to sell options, Riot Blockchain is still one of the biggest, craziest stocks so far. Like within a week, it went up 700% in like 2 weeks. It's insane. And if you do want to be adventurous, you can certainly like buy 100 shares of that and then just sell covered calls on it, or you can sell cash secured puts on it, Riot Blockchain, because cash secured put is not bad, but it has a high IV for a reason. That is because it could drop like the next day, like 40% in a day, right? So that's the risk you take for playing stocks like that. But personally, that's not my style. These pump and dump stocks are pretty crazy. So if you are interested and you are risky person, I say definitely take a look at this list. So this is the TradeIV scanner app widgets that we have set up. So definitely use it to discover some options that may be interested to you. And definitely sign up, TradeIV.com, sign in with your Google account, and you'll get access to all of this crazy feature, even as a crypto widget too, and a Wall Street Bet stream, comment stream. So that's it for this video. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Definitely let me know what you think about my plays in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.